Hello, I'm Brendan Doyle, and this is my seventh assignment in Class 218 Pump Shotgun Armorer. Today is January 11th, 2025. Let's get started. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do a function check. First, dry function check, but first, we're going to check to clear it. Nothing in the chamber, nothing in the follower. We're clear. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do the function check. Like I said, we're going to check the safety assembly. All right, the trigger is not firing good. We're going to turn it off, point this in a safe direction. There's nothing in front of me. All right. All right. We're going to work the action again. Make sure it's nice and locked. All right, good. Pull again. All right, now we're going to work the forearm back, and we're going to hear for the disconnect, allowing the hammer to engage with the sear. There we go. Nice. So now that that's working, we can see that it is cocking, it's locking, it's unlocking, and the hammer is firing. Now, we're going to check it with dummy rounds to make sure that it's feeding properly, ejecting, and overall functioning. All right. Now, uncharge this in the safe direction. All right, hold the trigger back. We're going to cock this. All right. All right, good. Engage with the sear. Okay, it's locked. It's cocked. All right, now we're going to do this again. Fire. Nice. So that extracted and ejected, and as we see in the elevator, it fed. All right, again. Extracted and ejected. Wonderful. Now that is functioning. Now, all right. Now, the reason why we do a firing test is actually to make sure the firing control group actually is functioning properly. Sure, the dry fire and snap cap test tells us that all 7 other cycles of the operation are working fine. Well, that's good, but we still need to see whether or not it fires. And having an imprint on the primer of your cartridge will tell us whether or not it is actually functioning properly. And if it is, the cartridge will go off, and we will know that it is functioning properly by having a big imprint on the primer. And if it's not, or is it very tiny, well, those will tell us 2 different things: whether or not the primer is actually, the firing pin is actually getting hit by the hammer, or the hammer is just hitting the firing pin ever so slightly. If it's hitting it ever so slightly, that'll tell us something. If it's not hitting it at all, that'll also tell us something. But that's why we do a firing test, so we can figure out whether or not that is actually functioning properly. Anyway, off to the next part. All right, we're going to do a trigger measurement by using this, the weight gauge. First, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine follower. It's clear. All right, we use this 3 to 5 times to get a pull measurement. All right, 7 pounds. Wonderful. Let's do it 2 more times, see if we can get the same. Awesome. Getting 7 again. 2 out of 3. Let's try it one more time, and perfect. 7-pound trigger. All right, so before we do, okay, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine. All right, it's cleared. Now, when it comes to this trigger, I feel like, honestly, for me, nothing is in down that range, just a wall. This trigger, honestly, for me, feels really good. Feels crisp, like breaking a dried twig, unlike a twig that has its moisture in it that makes it very hard to break. Honestly, it's very smooth and a quick snap to me. Honestly, I feel far less jerk of the trigger than when I use my revolver in double action, which I very much like to do. But that's just my personal opinion. Some people might want a 4-pound trigger, but me, this is actually pretty good in my opinion. I understand that a lower trigger is going to make it far easier to accurately hit, but in my build, I'm not really noticing all too much other than that. So, it's just my opinion, and you might have a different one, but tell me in the comments. Anyway. Okay, now what I look for when inspecting my firearms is, first, I gotta clear them. Make sure that there's nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine, and it's cleared. There's no ammunition in there. There's nothing around me at all except for snap caps. Anyway, so the next step is going through the 8 steps of the cycle of operation, whether or not it's feeding, cocking, chambering, locking, firing in a safe direction, unlocking, and then extracting and ejecting, as well as if there was another cartridge in the magazine, feeding. Going through the cycle of operations through multiple uses of stuff allows us to look at each step and break it apart to see which subassembly is functioning properly. And that will tell us what parts are not working. As for whether or not I'm ready to troubleshoot and make repairs to this platform, yeah, mine. But my stuff ain't broken because I keep it well maintained. And this is new, not broken. So my weakness is I haven't had a chance to work on broken stuff and fix it. My strength, I know how to maintain and keep my stuff together. Well, that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. God bless.